Let's be real. You're not broke because life is expensive. You're broke because you're addicted to a version of yourself that you can't actually afford. You just got a raise, right? You should be celebrating. But instead, you're sitting there at 2 a.m. scrolling through your credit card statement, wondering which purchase was the one that broke you. Was it the $80 dinner, the new sneakers, or the 15 small Amazon orders that felt like nothing at the time? You're making more money than your parents did at your age, but they had a house and a savings account, and you have, what? A closet full of stuff and a stomach full of anxiety. If this feels like a personal attack, good, it's supposed to. Because the financial advice you've been following, the spreadsheets, the 50-30-20 rule, it's all useless if you don't fix the glitch in your brain first. You're not failing at math. You're losing a psychological war you didn't even know you were fighting. Today, we're going to stop the polite talk. We're going to look at the ugly, embarrassing reasons why your bank account is empty despite your hard work. If you're brave enough to see the truth, keep watching. If not, go back to your shopping cart. The most dangerous words in your vocabulary aren't, "I'm poor." They are, "I deserve this." After a long day of dealing with a boss you hate, or a commute that drains your soul, you walk past a store or open an app. Your brain tells you, you worked 10 hours, you had a rough day. A little treat won't kill you. In psychology, this is emotional compensation. You're not buying a product, you're buying a participation trophy for surviving your own life. But here's the joke. The reward lasts for 10 minutes, but the stress of paying for it lasts for 30 days. You are literally charging your happiness to your future self with 20% interest. Every time you say, "I deserve this," you are telling your future self that their freedom doesn't matter as much as a temporary dopamine hit. You're not rewarding yourself, you're sabotaging the person you'll be tomorrow. Let's talk about the Instagram tax. You don't call it that, of course. You call it brunch, vacation, or aesthetic. You are spending money to prove to people you don't even like that you are doing better than you actually are. We are obsessed with relative deprivation. You are perfectly happy with your 3-year-old phone until you saw your friend's 48-megapixel camera. Suddenly, your phone feels like a piece of garbage. You didn't lose any money, but you lost status. But here's where it gets really interesting. The person you're jealous of, they're likely just as broke as you are. They're just better at taking photos of their debt. We are all participating in a giant, expensive play where everyone is pretending to be rich, and the only ones winning are the credit card companies. You're buying things to look like a person who doesn't worry about money while worrying about money every single night. You think the big bills are the problem, the rent, the car note, the insurance. No, the big bills are easy to track because they hurt. It's the micro leakage that's killing you. It's the $5 app subscription you don't use, the $7 coffee that's become a ritual, the free shipping you got by spending an extra $20 on something you didn't need. Individually, they are nothing. Together, they are the reason you can't afford a down payment on a house. Your brain has a pain of paying threshold. Swiping a card or using Apple Pay doesn't feel like losing money. It feels like magic. If you had to count out physical $1 bills for every coffee, every digital skin in a game, every small delivery, you'd be disgusted by how much you're spending. But because it's digital, it's invisible. You're bleeding out from 1,000 tiny cuts, and you're wondering why you feel faint. At the core of all this is a deep psychological fear, the fear of being ordinary. If you don't have the newest gear, if you don't eat at the trendy spots, if you don't have a curated lifestyle, who are you? We've tied our identity so tightly to our consumption that if we stop spending, we feel like we've stopped existing. This is a consumption-based identity. You're terrified that if you live within your means, people will see the real you, and the real you might be boring or struggling or just normal. So you keep spending. You keep the mask on, but masks are expensive to maintain. And eventually, the mask will crack under the weight of your debt. Stop trying to buy a life you haven't earned yet. The most expensive thing you can own isn't a Tesla or a Rolex, it's peace of mind. It's the ability to sleep through the night without checking your bank account first. Wealth isn't what you see, it's what you don't see. It's the cars not bought, the clothes not ordered, and the status not chased. Look at your bank statement today, not tomorrow, today. Find the lies you told yourself this month. Which purchase was a reward for a life you don't even like? Drop a comment below and be honest. What's the dumbest thing you've bought recently just to feel something? Let's clear the air together. If you're ready to stop being a slave to your own paycheck, subscribe. Let's get your head right so your money can follow. See you in the next one.